Okay, Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's go. And we're getting the... or doing the power quest thing. And yeah, hopefully we get some great stuff there. I mean, like, spoilers, I already know what we get, but I don't really know how good it is, so we'll see about that. Okay, and the entrance should be right here in this hole. Okay, and then which one was the whoopsie correct way? I think you can just do this, right? Yep. Okay. And then we get in here. Plug those. Oh, please. Do continue swimming, and then we plug those power cells in. Right, it was, yeah, I mean, it's basically... Right. There are glass. There's glass there.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place.
Yes.
Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Repair fuse.
Only 2
1,
more.
2,
Just 1 more.
3.
There we go. The last one.
Okay, and now
All powered up.
90.
Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of a code.
270. 360, 450 is then... Oh no, this is 360, this is 450. And which is the last one? 630, so that should be this again.
Did it. Let's have a look
Okay.
at... Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Pick up Shield Weaver. That is the kind of armor that Elizabeth Sobek wore to get to close the these door servos or whatever. Like when she went outside to close up the lock. And yeah, I think... Wait, what did we get here now? Treasure box? Shield Weaver outfit box. Oh, get an outfit. Alright. Just go through this. Okay. And there it is. Right. And yeah, you can see the armor. Wait, where am I? Yeah, right. This is the exit. The health bar is blue now. We should look at this. I hope it's like this. Armor looks just sick. That's so nice. And there are these triangles on there which give this shield effect. And I think it also says what it does, right? Stitch to Nora leather. Projects a damage absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. Yeah, so we basically have a lot more, or maybe not a lot, but we have more health now. which is nice. And then also the last thing I wanted to do before we continue with the main quest is, actually we don't have to go up here, I guess. But the armor looks really rad. Is the, like, the stranded box. I really like the wiry look of it. Okay, actually, let's go here. Okay, and then yeah, we have these 3 stranded items, and I think we can trade that to this guy or this guy. I'm not quite sure. But in any case, we want to go to Meridian, since that's also where the final quest will take place. Okay, now I want to go here. Yes. I think that's just around this way. Yeah, and of course the downside of this armor is that you can't put any modifications on it. Okay, treasure boxes. Mysterious box. Oh yeah, and here you can see again what I paid for the blue gleam boxes, and you can only get one of them. Right. We got these 3, and yeah, I mean you can get these, I guess. Hunter tiny game. Huh. I do wonder what these give you. Maybe let's buy one of each. Make also one of each of these, huh? Cost the same, and this is just a rare modification, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and then do we want to sell anything? Let me just check here quickly. That skull. Okay. And then let's get these wires out of here. I guess. Okay, now we have this stranded box, special modification. Warm socks. What? Is that some kind of reference I don't get? Warm socks? Like what? Resources. Huh. Okay, let's see here. What are these warm socks? This rare item of the ancients offers good value when sold to merchants. Excuse me? What the heck? Okay. Guess that clutters up our inventory now too. Okay, and then I can... No, I don't want to get... Let's open these. Oh, Hunter Big Game is just shards. Ravager lens. Huh, weird. Rock bundle, shock trap. Fast travel pack. That's good. Oh, nice. 8 metal shards there. Okay. we got one tear. I think it was this one, and then one of these. Huh. I think it was that one. Should probably now disassemble these. Yeah. Okay. Now though, let's go there. Yes. Let us go to the Palace of the Sun. I'll save quickly though. Interesting, this armor sounds quite differently when running. Right? It really sounds metally. Okay, and I think I'll also save here again, and now we actually go over to the palace for the main quest. These quest markers here in Meridian are really weird. Like they're kind of all over the place. Ooh, I'm excited. Talk to Avad. Yes. We shall talk to Avad. Doors open. Nobody stops us. Funny.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before.
Oh wow.
After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Nope.
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Okay, okay. I'll do it.
Quietly done. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom, Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay.
Don't let them take the city without a fight.
Let's go to the right. This is the spire, this is the ridge. Let's go to the ridge first. Oh, what was that? Okay. Here we are. Ooh, we have a lightning spear now? Nice. I see the Nora influences.
Petra!
Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal.
All three
These
of
guns
them?
have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges. So I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The
Nice.
target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Oh, you mean the targets I just destroyed. Hold, and then...
It hits nice and wide. No
Oh wow,
need
it
for a
just
bow.
scoops it up, huh? That is indeed very nice. Grazers are running now.
Have you just polished that armor, Buvit?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nakoa,
Nakoa.
you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raid, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Geneva,
Oh wow.
they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your
Moist.
kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
It may. Indeed. Who's this? Uthid.
Little Huntress.
Oh, and Donasha.
You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
No?
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Can I also talk to Uthid? Oh no. Oh, I
Aloy?
can.
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well.
Hey.
Although, I can't shake this road. Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then.
She has a
Meridian
smug
shall
smile
stand
on her
and shadows
face.
shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Okay. And who's this? Hiya. Alright, Alida.
I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle.
She
If
didn't
a Trawl
seem
were here,
like
we would
a
have fought
warrior.
together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference.
Right.
I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alida. Be safe.
Antidotes. Okay. Oh, and Tab.
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did,
Hey.
Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone.
Oh,
Don't
yikes.
worry. I'll leave that to the other Nor at the spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Uthid?
As many as I have to.
I love it when you say things like that. It's so
What?
cheerful.
cheerful. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then the spire. Let's just walk there, I guess. Really looks impressive from down here. I mean, oh, whoops. Also looks impressive when you're up there, but still. Ooh, wait, what? Damaged files repaired? What's that? Just rapid intersection of Gaia Prime Cell constructions went away. Huh. Got all of them, huh? This one's still under. Oh, these are still under repair, but we got these 3. We're still missing 1 quest data point. But anyways, we'll read that later. I think I'll just do a specific like vantage point reading and also text reading episode after we do the or after we finished with the main quest. And then after that we get into the Frozen Wilds, I think.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Sure. Okay. Spire, it's quite a way up. There's Meridian. Up there on its hill. Oh!
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
That's the spirit.
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
Right on. Actually, no promises, huh? Is anybody down there? Probably, right? Can't see on the map though. Nope, doesn't seem like anybody's there. Okay, so then let's go up and see whether we can find Aaron and quote-unquote the other Nora. I'm thinking Sona and Val, or are there others? Apparently there are.
It rises taller than the highest
Sona and
tree.
Val.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She come.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred
You
land.
may go back
The rawness
afterwards.
here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
She really does not seem like a person of, like, talkative person. That's what I'm saying. And there's Varl.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know?
Yep.
All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Oh.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement.
Yeah.
We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Okay. And then Aaron, I guess.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
You don't know.
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
Can I talk to you, Aaron? Aaron.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Mm-hmm.
What are we up against, really?
Some Deathbringers,
not sure.
Corruptors.
But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines.
Yep.
And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
Yeah.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Huh. Are there others that I haven't talked to? Ooh, more files, huh? Anybody out here? Can you? Nope. Oh, invisible wall. Interesting. Haven't seen many of these in this game.
Check your gear twice. Then once more for luck.
Once more for luck. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Damaged file. Yeah, we can read all these files.
Don't let them take the city without a fight.
I'm not quite sure how long the rest of the game is. So
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
I mean, this doesn't look too unfinished. Doesn't seem like there's much unfinished. We can, of course. No. Yeah, as I said, I don't know how much more we have here. Oh, this is the repaired file, huh? These are still under repair. So we could kind of read them backwards. No, this is Gaia. No, what? It's the 15th of January. It's the 15th of January too. Oh no, these are just the same ones, huh? Like, 15th January, 31st of October. They have an R behind it to indicate that they are done, I guess. Okay, so let's read these quickly. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Sci-fi, I guess. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site designing Zero Dawn project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crews already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as an all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effects. Opposite effect makes me feel watched on display, tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak, scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception lounge, holo theaters and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritize Pacific Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be, snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6 T grounding. That's the Turing rate, I guess. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0 T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Okay. Then we have this one. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 430 hours. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to ZD. Called Guy before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site's plan. But the truth is I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints and no fail-safes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas, now to reply it in less than a minute with a poem, of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow, and it's long, alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my head, I count myself lucky. Till next time. Okay, and then we go down here now. Right, 1, 2, 3. Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for ZD staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here for G Prime for final inspections. When Harry's and the President's President's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he was to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harry's stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic solution. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clear enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African civilization brigades are trapped, or civil brigades? Are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. Yeah, civil, I guess. And West African civil brigades trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on this Kalmar seawall. The news is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. And then the last one. Such a close thing. It's been, what, 43 hours since Harris warned me, said collapse of the eastern line was imminent, swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. For 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse, absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Scammers got evacuated, then beat us. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up, but they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks too smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime, and yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd ever proposed the Lightkeeper protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I had abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad. I really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by a Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia, one generation only. Update, that was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive, for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Yeah, that's that, huh? So... yeah, we know that the Odyssey didn't make it, and we know that... well... Elizabeth sealed the gates, so that worked out ish. And yeah, it's interesting, of course, to read that like after the fact, but let's rest now. No way back. Like, we don't have anything to do, right? And for the frozen wilds here, I mean, it's no big deal. We can just reload the save. I just saved there manually, so there's that save slot still there. And yeah, let's rest.
Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you. How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ah, nice. And there's the achievement, all allies joined. For which you have to do, basically just have to do all the side quests, and then we visited all the people on the battlements.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west.
Okay, we have
Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
And it doesn't count the side quests. Like, you have to do the side quests so these people actually come. And yeah, the Frozen Wild side quests don't count. There we are.
Campfires, perhaps?
Ooh, no.
Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not wood smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins.
Or how it begins. Huh. Okay. That's bad. Here we go. Oh, Deathbringers of plenty.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
For a while, maybe. Healers.
Healers!
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Nice. What a move.
Should have shot me in the sun ring then.
Okay.
Accept it. Accept it.
Excuse me. Okay, and there you can see the armor in action.
Only endless night awaits you.
Excuse me? There we go, and then I don't know how to fight this guy.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Doesn't seem to. Yikes.
Blocked again.
I guess that kind of thing got him slightly. Yikes. Yikes. Woo! Burn. There we go. That's actually decent damage, huh?
Bridge can't take much more of this.
And then maybe...
It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
I don't know about that one. Yikes.
You will die on nothing.
Ouch. Nope, that doesn't really do much.
Cannot understand destiny.
Oh, it does. 100 damage.
He's too dangerous and close.
So much for that. Okay, I don't know whether that was the intended strategy.
Was not meant to be.
Getting him to be on fire is kind of, yeah, I don't really have time for this.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot.
Oh. Oh, what do you have? Ah. Now what? Where am I going? This way. Reach this door. Silence also built a very sturdy lance as it's...
I can't spare the weight.
Let's get over there. Oh yeah, that's where the guns are, right? That's Petra down there.
Hold the line! Where do you need me? Pick up a cannon on the platform.
Wait, did it? Yes.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Yikes. Yikes. What am I shooting at right now, though? Those corrupted machines there? Okay. South.
Fascinating.
Maybe let's take the other stand here. Oh wow, that's a lot of things.
Gotta get to another platform.
Nice. Nice. Ah! Yeah, blew myself up there. West?
Time to go.
Just a few more. That should do it. Very nice. And there's 2 ice battle backs. This really is rather effective. Only like the long legs for some reason are very resistant. Prepare for what? Ooh, okay.
Raise arms again. West.
Damn, really? Like right now you had to do that? Oh, game, please stay with me. Yikes.
It's taking a shot at me.
Which one? Oh, that one, yes. Linters.
Gotta drop it and move.
Why? Okay, I actually do want to drop it and move now. Nice. Nice. They go down easily, huh?
Now's my chance.
Oh, that's very far away. Can I even hit that? Stormbird.
Here it comes. Better move.
Corrupted Stormbird, huh? don't really want to fight this corrupted Stormbird without with a bow, huh? Or do you? Maybe she does. Yeah, I think that's good. Nope, I'm not good. Yep, definitely not good. Is it down? It's down. Nice. Ten experience for the component removed. Where's that Stormbird? What? 3 at once now?
Coming!
You bet. Aloy! We need you at the spire. That's it, huh?
Aloy!
Damn.
Aloy! Aloy! By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Yikes. 5 HP. Really throw me out here at 5 HP. Okay. Aloy and I in sync there. I can't see anything.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But this fire calls for you.
Nope, that wasn't bad. It was
Aloy,
bad.
go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, shadow demons.
Just wanted to make sure you well, okay. Okay, and now swim across here. And then we have to climb the spire. Right there. Nice of them to give that back.
I'll find a use for it.
Sure, we will. Armor seems pretty good so far. Like, probably a good armor to just travel, and if you take a bit of damage here and there, you just don't take the... You don't have to expand your health. Wrong armor though. In that cutscene there. Oh no. What? Oh, that's the biomass fueling or what? Yep. Extreme yikes.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Wonder whether this is faster. Come on. Do it, do it, do it. Aloy, would you please? Wow. Definitely not faster, confirmed. Especially if she doesn't jump properly.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Boom.
So no holding back.
Yahoo! This is also broken, huh? Oh, you're fine.
They're alive.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Oh, wow. Those are the stashes Tab was talking about, huh?
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Whoops.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
A Deathbringer, huh? Like a corrupted Deathbringer? That's the thing that happens? Oh my. I guess they're just extra weak to fire now. Whoops. Nope, they're actually pretty resilient here, as it seems. Well, I guess we just have to do that. Wait, am I doing this in the wrong way, or? Let's give me these. Oh, not right now, come on, that's just rude. Yikes. It doesn't really seem to be like weak to fire though. It says it is though. Guess we can also just do this, huh? Oh no. Get out of there, get there. It's overloaded. Overheated, I mean. Apparently, oh, right. What am I doing? Right, I put it back. These are also pretty good. Ravager. Oh wow, what am I doing? Okay. It's kind of hard to tell what was going on here. Should do it. Okay, and now can / should go back on the Deathbringer. Oh really? Didn't hit that, huh? Thanks for the information. This is really messy. Thanks. Yes.
With the time I've got left, I can do this.
Excuse me? Deathbringer heart? She said we had time left, right? That's what she said? Totally? Yes. Now, here we go.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Purge Hades. You don't? Okay. snow.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Got spooked by Aaron. Varl also there.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so,
this is
like I
after
was saying, it was a
she got locked out.
children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Right. And that's that. Ah, what a great game. But don't get it wrong, like, we're not done. As I said, there's the entire DLC. You probably were... I don't know, maybe it's a better time to... Or would have been even better to go into the cuts way earlier, but... Like, it's kind of not that big of a deal. It's really tough, I think, and so I think it's totally fine to just do that after you've done everything else. And yeah, honestly, the DLC is very good too. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? We'll get into that, like, I think like 2 days from now, from when this episode comes up. The next episode, the next episode will be the let's read some data points, but the one after that will be then the DLC, and we'll learn a lot more about the Banuk. And yeah, that's hopefully also, or will hopefully also be very interesting. I think that's the DLC was really designed in a way where you can do it at any point in time. It's really a mostly self-contained story. They, of course, had the Banuk as a tribe already in the base game, as we saw during the game so far. But yeah, we'll do that, like as I said, like 2 days from now probably. Yeah, but I'm intrigued. Is there anything happening in here? I mean, we're inside a cauldron here, but will there be anything else? I think there is a... I'm pretty sure there's a post-credit scene too. So we'll definitely wait for that. And yeah, you can see how many people worked on this game. I think I read at some point that the game's budget was like $45 million or something like that. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's not that like completely insane for like a modern AAA game, but I think it's just interesting to keep that in mind, like how big of a project these modern AAA titles are. Yeah, and how many people also worked on this. Like probably there will be a well, we'll see. Additional face animation. Yeah, you could tell that the face animations got a little rougher in the end. I guess that's also kind of normal when the deadlines come up. They didn't have as much time to polish every facial animation. For example, when we talked to Vanasha on the in front of the gate there, this episode, her eyes were doing some wonky stuff, but yeah, if you go back to the first episodes, that kind of thing doesn't happen. It's kind of sad, of course, but I guess that's just natural. It's also what most people see. Like, not everybody will go through the 20 minutes here of running around and talking to all the people they've met. And of course everybody will see those cutscenes in the early game. So you also have to make some decisions in terms of priority, what you want to work on most, and what you want to have them polished most. Like, again, I think that's just comes with the fact that there's an date by which the game has to be finished. Yeah. We're still going through these credits. I guess it's also a good point to say, like, maybe, as I said, we're not done with this, but also check out the other stuff that's going on the channel. Like, for now we have the this time slot, and then the one that's 6 hours earlier, and that's 8 p.m. CEST and 2 p.m. CEST. And for now we have Monster Train in that slot. I think we'll still have that when this episode goes live. Otherwise there might be something else in there, maybe a few smaller projects. Yeah. Also let me know kind of if you have something in mind you would like to see in this slot, like after Horizon Zero Dawn is, after we are done with the DLC. I was thinking about doing a New Game Plus run, like privately, on the ultra hard difficulty. You get some just some cosmetics as a reward for finishing New Game Plus runs on higher difficulties. Yeah, that's kind of one thing I'd like to do. Also, there are a few, there aren't really new weapons in the New Game Plus, but there are stronger weapons, like weapon upgrades where you have one more modification slot. Otherwise, these weapons are the same, I think. And that's definitely something I'm interested in. Yeah. Special things, indeed. Uber cut, huh? Secret agent marks, eh? Mm-hmm. That's nice. Gorilla babies. Was that 3 Kojis? Wow. Oh, even more here. Thank you for playing. Yes. I enjoyed it a lot. In fact. Yeah, so as I was saying about the New Game Plus run, if you're interested in seeing some of that, let me know. Maybe I'll jump in every now and then and show you my progress in a kind of a lot rougher sense. Like, I won't of course do everything as like in as much detail as I did it here, but maybe if you want to see how New Game Plus Ultra Hard Thunderjaws behave, then I could show you or something like that. Yeah, or whatever, stuff like that. I think we'll skip these here, these credits, and there should be, oh yes, there's our post-credit scene. Very nice. What? Silence.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss.
So
much you never revealed.
Greedy for
Your
knowledge.
masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Yeah, I mean, no surprises there. The sequel has already been announced, I think. And the War Machine threat, yes. Or did we? Yeah, you can create new loadouts via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing. Okay. Then let's continue. Alright, and we're just right here. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Huh. This is basically where we left off before doing the main quest, to like in this episode. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah. Interestingly, I never got this campfire. Yeah, I mean, there are many campfires I never got, but it's also not very important. Yeah, so I think next time we'll just do the reading session for like vantages at least, and I think we might also, there's the Deathbringer heart, huh? What can you trade that for? Interesting. Notebook, data points. We also right, this is the one we heard, I think, in the end scene. This is kind of very meager here. I mean, theoretically you could, oh, and this, I somehow got many of these, huh? Which ones are these? Observers. Sigma, Rho, Theta, Psi. All? Oh no, that's something else. Oh, these are the tall necks. Interesting. Yeah, not much happening there. Can I do this like... Nope, I have to scroll through every time. Little annoying. These are the cauldron logs. Manufacture type, alert instruction source external, countermeasure phase shift failed. Interesting. Initiating. Is that basically us breaking in? And this is all worm.nxt. Human, fauna threat high, flora threat high, biosphere threat high, directive cull. All other priorities rescinded. Decode end. Interesting. Yeah, I think we could read all of these and all of the glyphs too, but these are rather long, I think. Most of these are rather long. We'll see. Right, these are mostly like red moha. Like runs by the Karja about the world. It's certainly will be interesting to see what they think about the whole thing. But yeah, next time we'll read all the Vantage letters in order. That surely will be interesting, I think. This is the first one, right? Yeah, day 1. Okay. Yeah, but other than that, that's it for this episode. I hope I'll see you either in the next one or the one after that, where we'll go into the cut and hopefully get to the Banuk and see what their problem is, because as it says in this strange events, we'll see whatever that is. Yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to see future episodes and also episodes like of other series. Hit the bell to be notified when they go up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hoo-yah!